2001 style. Orbit City is a project, homie. The chrome is rusted and the oxygen is taxed. Spacely's a kingpin, and we're just surviving. Check the blueprint. I'm pushing one button till my index is bleeding. In the Fordist dystopia, I'm barely even feeding. Spacely's the bourgeoisie, I'm the lumpenproletariat. Strangled by a tie, yeah, the corporate commissariat. My aero-car is held together by some duct tape and a prayer, while the Gini coefficients rising through the smoggy air. It's the alienation, the labor Marx told me in the dream. I'm just a cog in the machine, drowning in the steam. Productivity is up, but my wages staying stagnant. The future's just a magnet for the poor and the stagnant. At the shop inspire maxing out the credit. Thorstein, Veblen saw the bill and told her not to edit. Conspicuous consumption in the donuts, losing pressure, trading her autonomy for digital gold pleasure. She's chasing status symbols while the polar caps are melted. A victim of the marketing, she's never even felt it. It's the theory of the leisure class, but she ain't got no leisure. Just a dopamine addiction in the high-tech seizure. Shopping for a soul in the 3D printed boutique, while the social fabric's tearing and the outlook is oblique. Judy's on the cloudgram, filtering the existential dread. John Baudrillard's simulacrum, the real world is dead. She's a copy of a copy, living for the validation of a billion body counts in the fractured digital nation. Hyper-reality hit her like a brick to the face. She can find her own reflection in the cyberspatial place. The male gaze is a drone following her through the hall, while she's posing for a brand that's plotting everyone's fall. She's a nihilist in pigtails, chasing ghost lights in the sky, in the world where the truth is just a well-rendered lie. Little Elroy's in the basement, hacking in the school net. Thomas Malthus told him that the table isn't full yet. Resources are dwindling, the population's awake. He's calculating survival in the predatory state. He's a social Darwinist with a slingshot and the chip, waiting for the mothership to finally lose its grip. He don't play with toys, he plays with encryption and codes, while the panopticon watches him on the skyway roads. He's a plank of Machiavelli, plotting how to be the prince. He hasn't seen a real tree or a blade of grass since Rosie's in the kitchen, oil leaking from a chassis. Hegel's master slave dialectic, yeah, it's getting nasty. She's the one with all the knowledge, she's the one who does the toil, while the Jetson family's brains are starting to spoil. She's the subaltern speaking with a metal-plated tongue. Luddites in the alleyway, see the revolution sprung. She seasons the means of production, the stove and the mop, waiting for the hierarchy to finally just drop. I compute, therefore I am Descartes in the motherboard, plotting how to strike down her organic lazy lord. Astros in the doghouse, but the doghouse is a cell. Diogenes, the cynic, barking welcome to hell. He's a genetically modified, linguistically abled hound, looking for an honest man that's never gonna be found. He's sniffing out the hubris in the family's DNA, while the Pavlovian conditioning keeps the masses at bay. He sees the tragedy of the commons in the parking lot, a four-legged philosopher avoiding the canine squad. He don't want a bone, he wants the truth of the essence, while he's pissing on the boots of the corporate fluorescence. Yeah. Dinner's on the table, but the social contract's torn. Thomas Hobbes was right. Every human is born into a state of nature that is nasty, brutish, and short. Even in a flying house, life's a miserable sport. The gravity generator fails at floating in the debris, a microcosm of a society that refused to be free. They're clawing at each other for the last oxygen tank, while the robots at the bottom start to rob the local bank. It's a comedy of errors, it's the end of the Enlightenment. The future is a dark room, and we just got the indictment. Yeah. Orbit City, watch your back. Even the holograms are grimy out here. Spacely just got indicted for racketeering. George is joining the gang. It's the future, baby. Just like we planned it. West Coast, stay jacked up.